I love my wife, but if I were approached by another woman, I wouldn't say no. And it scares me.
कि अगर उसने अपनी वाइफ से इस बारे में बात कर ली तो खत्म ही है सब.
हाँ मतलब मेरे केस में तो हो जाएगा, बट आई थिंक अगर तेरा हस्बैंड तुझे आके बोलेगा, यू बीइंग द अंडरस्टैंडिंग वुमन यू आर,
अगर वो मेरे को ये आके बोलेगा कि हाय आई एम योर हस्बैंड, आई लव यू बट आई sometimes entertain the possibility of somebody else.
Yeah, he hasn't really.
मैं उसको बोलूँगी कि भाई ऐसा है पहली फुर्सत में.
Will you not take him to couple therapy with you?
No. I will take him to court. Is this an inappropriate gift for a friend's wife? My 35F husband's friend gave me a late gift. I found he bought me an evening dress. It's a pretty tight dress that is kind of form-fitting. The kind of dress where you can't wear a bra.
What if it's a pass on? क्या पता पड़ी हुई थी.
सोचा ही नहीं
हाँ,
मैंने.
क्या पता अपनी बीवी की ड्रेस पड़ी उसको पसंद ना हो, दे दियो.
या फिर कुछ ज्यादा ही पसंद हो और इसीलिए दे दियो.
Men tend to reach out to their exes or
Right
women
before
that
committing.
they right before going down for life.
तभी तो मैं कहती हूँ ignorance is bliss. You know, anything that is not supposed to serve me, it's better कि वो मेरे को या तो पता ही ना लगे. एक या तो होना, नहीं है तो मेरे को पता ना लगे.
Ideal cases होना.
Boyfriend broke up with me because I would not sleep with him before marriage.
Whatever happened to old traditional charm यार, शादी के बाद सुहागरात पे first time. That has been my biggest fantasy. You know it, right?
To marry a guy with erectile dysfunction.
Hi guys, I'm Radhika.
And I'm Sadhika.
And we are back with one of our cult favorite episodes.
Which is going to be about picking the most controversial, most scandalous Reddit threads and giving our hot takes on it.
Yes, done. I'm very excited.
Are you?
And it's been so long since we've done one of these, and they used to be very spicy and interesting. So I'm kind of
and
excited
insightful
for it.
also because I feel like sometimes people are just going through situations that we have no idea about, and honestly they really not just open my horizon but also give me a lot of shock value. So I'm pretty damn excited about it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hit me with the first
ready
one.
To be shocked. Cool. So the first Reddit thread that caught our eye was, I love my wife, but if I were approached by another woman, I wouldn't say no. And it scares me.
Ooh.
My honest answer to that would be, who wouldn't? चोर सिर्फ तब तक चोर नहीं होता जब तक उसे चोरी करने का मौका ना मिले.
बिल्कुल. I agree to that.
Yeah.
और क्योंकि मेरे को मौका मिला हुआ है एक बारी चोरी करने का और मैंने चूज किया चोरी ना करना, तो मैं ये कह सकती हूँ कि I can be the exception to the rule.
I'm that hand in the Google Meet. You're a woman?
Yes.
We're talking about men.
But
ऐसे चोरी करने के मौके तो हमको भी बहुत मिले हैं, but
fair enough.
see, the possibility of all men not being able to resist a situation like this scares me. Of course it does, because who doesn't want loyalty? And it's anyway one of my non-negotiables, as is everybody's. But at the same time, from what we hear and what we see, men usually get tempted a little too easy. So,
but what is making me curious is कि तूने वो वाले memes देखे हैं जहाँ पे जब तुम एक बुरा decision या तो लेने वाले होते हो या फिर ले चुके होते हो, तो तुम अपने सबसे ज़्यादा controversial दोस्त को फोन करते हो क्योंकि तुम्हें पता है कि वो सिर्फ एक ही इंसान है जो तुम्हारा wildest intrusive thought validate कर देगा. तो अगर ये ऐसा feel कर भी रहा है, but he has chosen Reddit to write, his problem at, then I feel that he just wants somebody to validate his.
of course. And maybe ask him not to do it, right? Maybe he's open to both the possibilities कि कोई उसको persuade कर देगा या कोई उसको dissuade कर देगा.
नहीं, I think वो चाहता है कि लोग उसको बोले कि कोई बात नहीं, you live life only once and my life, my rules.
Let's read the comments then. But before we read the comments, I also want to not completely ignore the possibility that there may be men who will not act on their intrusive thoughts. Because as we have had Swati also on our episode recently, and she said that thoughts to aate hi hai. You meet the opposite sex, you have certain biology happening all the time. You are naturally
susceptible to having those thoughts.
Yeah.
And वो तो बहुत natural
getting
चीज़ है, वो तो
attracted to
हमें भी
people.
आएंगे यार.
Right.
I mean, that's absolutely fair. And I do hope कि भाई there are people out there, not just men but women also, who never act on it. And I'm sure कि वो वाली लोग और वो वाली percentage भी exist करती है. But
I know for a fact that women most times do not act on their instincts, but I'm sure that there are men also who hold back. And I do feel that वो आपका जो शुरू का phase होता है, when you're truly, deeply, madly, not only infatuated but also in love with somebody. Although it doesn't last too long in most cases, but that is the time जब आपका किसी और को देखने का मन भी नहीं करता. वो अगर आपका पीरियड एक रिलेशनशिप में लंबा चल जाए या फिर अगर पूरी जिंदगी चल जाए तो नथिंग लाइक इट, दैट्स लाइक आइडियल. सो आई थिंक देन like you may or may not even have wandering eyes, let alone feel attracted to another woman. Now women have also become very unapologetic while pursuing their desires, because you know, I think women were held back not only by their conscience but also कि क्या मैं बुरी बीवी, बुरी माँ, बुरी औरत तो नहीं बन जाऊंगी, बुरी बेटी तो नहीं बन जाऊंगी, लोग क्या कहेंगे, and you know, all that reaction of the society and all of that. But now I think they've become all the more unapologetic and
Yes.
bold in their choices, so now they really go for it. But at the same time, of course, do whatever you want, but cheating थोड़ा weird हो जाता है. But then very interesting thing, so this woman has written, please talk to her and tell her what you said here. My husband didn't talk to me and ended up in an affair that destroyed me.
ये तो एकदम ही वो वाली चीज है कि अगर उसने अपनी वाइफ से इस बारे में बात कर ली तो खत्म ही है सब.
हाँ, मतलब मेरे केस में तो हो जाएगा, बट आई थिंक अगर तेरा हस्बैंड तुझे आके बोलेगा, यू बीइंग द अंडरस्टैंडिंग वुमन यू आर,
अगर वो मेरे को ये आके बोलेगा कि हाय आई एम योर हस्बैंड, आई लव यू, बट आई समटाइम्स एंटरटेन द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ समबडी एल्स,
ही हैजंट रियली,
तो मैं जितनी मर्जी अंडरस्टैंडिंग हूँ मैं उसको बोलूँगी कि भाई ऐसा है पहली फुर्सत में.
will you not take him to couple therapy with you?
No, 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 no. I will take him to court. Not couples therapy.
And hospital.
The only judgment I need will be very, legal.
हाँ यार, वैसे आई डू फील दैट हर इंट्रूसिव थॉट अपने पार्टनर के साथ नहीं शेयर करनी चाहिए.
बिल्कुल
मैंने
नहीं
तो
करनी
की है पास्ट में एंड इट डजंट वर्क वेल.
मैं कल को फोन की हिस्ट्री जरूर शेयर कर सकती हूँ, मैं अपने इंट्रूसिव थॉट्स नहीं शेयर कर सकती.
मेरी चैट भी नहीं शेयर कर सकती.
वो मैं तेरे लिए रिजर्व करती हूँ. वो तेरी और मेरी चैट
Yes.
के लिए रिजर्व होते हैं.
एक ये इंटरेस्टिंग है, मैन आई कुड हैव रोट दिस ऑलमोस्ट वर्ड फॉर वर्ड. इट्स टफ विद लिटिल टू नो इंटिमेसी एंड फीलिंग अलोन. व्हेन यू स्टार्ट लूजिंग योरसेल्फ, दैट्स अ होल अदर लेवल ऑफ ब्रोकन. अनफॉर्चुनेटली आई कैन रिलेट. आई एम एम्पैथेटिक टू व्हाट माय वाइफ इज गोइंग थ्रू, menopause. However, she cares little to none the effect of her dead bedroom on me. But whatever happened to in sickness and in health, right? I mean, see, if you guys have lost your spark and you guys don't feel attracted to each other anymore, or due to whatever reason you guys are not getting intimate, so it's very natural for them to crave intimacy. However, when there's a legitimate reason like menopause, or let's say even the stretch after a miscarriage or delivery, I think that's very natural, and that is where your vows for sickness and in health come in place, that you need to be a little understanding here. It's anyway a phase and it will pass. And if you can't stay celibate or practice restraint for 6 to 8 months after years of being together and taking vows, then what is even the point of marriage?
बट मेरे को बहुत बार ऐसा लगता है कि चीज़ें इतनी ज़्यादा ब्लैक एंड वाइट भी नहीं होती. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यूर एब्सोल्युटली राइट कि ये फेजेस बहुत ज़्यादा नेचुरल है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक फेज आता है शुरू के टाइम पे वेर यूर ऑल अबाउट ईच अदर, व्हेन यू कांट टेक हैंड्स ऑफ ईच अदर इन एवरीथिंग. दैट फेज इज ऑल्सो वेरी नाइस एंड यू गाइज इंडल्ज इन दैट. एक फेज आता है जब नहीं होता फॉर व्हाट्सएवर रीजन, बिकॉज कंफर्टेबल हो जाते हो, लाइफ हैपन्स, राइट, एंड तुम इतने ज़्यादा इंटीमेट नहीं हो सकते. बट इट इज़ ट्रू दैट अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम्स पीपल स्टार्ट फीलिंग लोनली in an active marriage or a relationship. But I feel कि rather than just sucking it up and being like it's okay, I have to get through this phase, I think talking helps and people forget to make an effort. तो मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि उस फेज को लास्ट करने की ग्रिट होनी चाहिए तुम्हारे अंदर, विल पावर होनी चाहिए, बट एफर्ट मारना नहीं रोकना चाहिए. कॉन्वर्सेशन करो, एफर्ट करो. Ultimately फिर you also have the option of satisfying your own self and everything. But I feel कि I do understand that part where a person will start feeling lonely, because for a lot of people their love language is physical touch. तो उस केस में बहुत सारी चीज़ें ऐसे इंटरकनेक्टेड होती हैं.
I think this is a very, very healthy POV. So I would just say that, वही चीज़ के energy grows where focus goes, right? So instead of putting your energy on your intrusive thoughts and asking people for their POV, try to work it out with your wife. See if you can rekindle the spark, and then you can be all about her, and you wouldn't have to look at another woman again.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me read the next one.
Yeah.
She always forgot her wallet, so I started forgetting to invite her. Am I the kamina?
No.
मैं कॉन्टेक्स्ट देती हूँ. और Every time we went out, she magically forgot her wallet. First time, fine. Second time, suspicious. Third time, strategic. I paid, others paid, she never did. So I stopped adding her to plans. Now she's upset that I excluded her. I said, oh, I thought you'd be relieved, no more wallet stress. She didn't respond. Maybe she finally found her wallet, question mark. Literally, I don't find any other way to do so.
I think it's fair. So I'm assuming this is a romantic context and the girl would just forget her wallet. Firstly, I think if you need support from your boyfriend or you want him to take care of major bills, have a conversation or kind of, imply it that, I'm not in a very good, strong financial position right now and I would love for you to pay the checks or we can pick places that your pocket allows. But at the same time, you can't expect somebody to pay the bill every time and just be, and be so cunning about it that, oh, I've forgotten my wallet, because it does remind me of somebody. And we know for a fact that there are people who do this.
Yeah.
So I think be honest, and kabhi kabar, I mean, if 4 times the guy's picking the bill, at least one time you have to do it. Like, whatever happened to equality.
But I think so. This is actually not a romantic relationship. This is a friends वाला
फिर तो
construct. ठीक है, क्योंकि इसने बोला कि I stopped adding her to plans. So friends एक साथ प्लान बना रहे थे, वहाँ पे ऐसी सिचुएशन थी. While I do agree कि हाँ दोस्ती यारी में यार इतना नहीं देखना चाहिए कि कौन पे कर रहा है कौन नहीं पे कर रहा. मेरे को लगता है कि वो वाला जो पूरा एक्ट होता है ना कि इंटेंशन है पे करने की, बट ओह बाई चांस आई फॉरगॉट. वो जैसे उसने सही लिखा कि फर्स्ट टाइम फाइन, सेकंड टाइम सस्पिशियस, थर्ड टाइम स्ट्रेटेजिक. एवरी टाइम इफ यू आर पुलिंग इट ऑफ देन यू विल बी कॉल्ड आउट. सो शी वाज कॉल्ड आउट. तो इसमें मैं भी नहीं बोलूंगी, बट आई डू थिंक कि हिम टेक्सटिंग हर कि आई थॉट यू वुड बी रिलीव्ड, नो मोर वॉलेट स्ट्रेस could be avoided.
Yes.
कि मतलब अगर तुमने अपना डिसीजन ले ही लिया है इसको मैनेज करने का, तो फिर फालतू में और सुनाओ मत, क्योंकि फॉर वट एवर रीजन, चाहे वो तुम्हें कौन कर रही है, चाहे वो तुम्हें यूज कर रही है. फ्रेंड्स इक्वेशन में बहुत बारी दोस्ती इज नॉट विद प्योर इंटेंशन, राइट? वो इसलिए होती है कि चल ठीक है यार ये मेरे बिल पे कर देगा टाइप. चाहे उसका एक्चुअली में एक रीजन है और वो शर्मिंदगी हमारी ये बार बार बोलती रहती है कि मेरे पास होनी है. Nonetheless, I think that if you've already taken a decision to not call her, don't embarrass her further.
That
वो
I
चीज़ avoid हो
agree
सकती
with.
है.
That I agree with. Like, you don't have to hit below the belt just because she was, not being nice. So
Yeah.
you can obviously opt for better ways to do it. And having said that, you're right. Act में problem है, situation में problem नहीं है. It's
हाँ.
just that you don't have to pretend to forget your wallet. Be honest about your situation. Because friendships में ये भी हमेशा ज़रूरी नहीं होता कि हम split ही करेंगे या we'll go Dutch or one time you do it, one time I do it. Because if it's a good friendship, friendships go through phases, and phases में it very naturally happens that कभी किसी का phase चल रहा होता है, कभी किसी का. Having said that, here's a proof that we've both been through phases where I wasn't in a place where I could spend a lot, so Sadhika would always step in and pick the bills.
And I was at a place where I was, I had just moved out of my parents' house, and I was trying to make ends meet, and Radhika would buy groceries for me for the entire month. So I think both of us have seen very nice,
absolutely.
beautiful moments.
And you don't wait for the tables to turn. You just do it because you want to, because you understand कि अभी उस इंसान की situation है और आप कोई हिसाब नहीं रखते हो. And eventually, when time comes, I think good people will always pay you back in ways that cannot even be put in numbers. You know, cannot be numbered.
They can be put in ESOPs, which I hold in Radhika's brand, whether or not she agrees or knows of it.
No, I agree.
Nice. एक बंदे ने लिखा है no UPI. ये तो है.
हाँ यार.
ये आजकल के ज़माने में पता है ये चीज़ करना कितना डिफिकल्ट है. अब आजकल के ज़माने में अगर किसी को एक्टिंग करनी हो, बिल ना पे करने की, तो कैसे करेगा? क्या करेगा?
बोल ही नहीं सकते.
इंटरनेट कनेक्शन नहीं आ रहा, ओहो, नो वाईफाई, ऐसे करेगा.
बट पता है ये चीज़ मेरे साथ हुई थी. सो इन माय office group, we once went out and we were 3 of us, and this girl who was in the group, she did not have any UPI. She was not on GP or anything, and she didn't have cards either. She would always be a cash person. So हम लोग कहीं गए and I think we were doing some factory visit, and we were at either Bikaner or Haldiram, and we were very very hungry और हमने बहुत सारा खाना मंगवाया, and I took the bill and I paid for it entirely. So the other person, he paid his share, but he just paid his share, and this woman, she never gave it to me. And she remembered it, but she never gave it. So बट एट द सेम टाइम आई अंडरस्टूड दैट उस टाइम पे उसकी सिचुएशन ऐसी थी नहीं, सो आई लेट इट गो कि ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, कई बारी सिचुएशंस ऐसी होती है, सो समटाइम्स आई थिंक इट्स ओके टू लीव थिंग्स अनसेड and not hit below the belt and not be shallow about it and let it go.
That is true.
But yes, if it gets repetitive, then of course you have to take an action, but not in the way this guy did.
हाँ, that is true.
Yeah.
किसी ने बहुत ही weird way में relate करते हुए लिखा है, now how the hell am I supposed to kick out my son who is actually my best friend on the streets? पर हाँ, बाप को भी ये दिक्कत हो रही है कि ये मेरा बेटा पे नहीं कर रहा है.
यार ये दिक्कत हमारे डैड्स को तो कभी भी नहीं हुई, बिकॉज आफ्टर अ सर्टेन एज वी
तूने जाना बना कर दिया उनके साथ बाहर.
वो भी, बट एट द सेम टाइम हमने पैसे नहीं मांगे उनसे एक एज के बाद.
नहीं मांगे, बिल्कुल नहीं मांगे.
आई थिंक 18-20 के बाद तो पेरेंट्स को बच्चों को पैसे नहीं देने चाहिए.
किसी ने लिखा है who has wallet these days, are you 50 or something? एज शेम कर दिया भाई पूरी की पूरी प्रॉब्लम को. वेरी नाइस. ठीक है, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट.
Even I'm not a wallet person anymore, thanks to you. Now we use card cases.
Yes, card holders.
You're the one who introduced me to card holder because they're actually very small, petite, easy to carry.
Yeah.
Even in your mini bags, you just put them
Yes.
and you're good to go. So this one says, saw my ex's baby girl. Cute.
Aw.
It's been 2 years since we broke up. Life went on, we both did. But today, suddenly, I stumbled upon a post from a mutual friend, and there she was, a baby girl. My ex's daughter. And my heart just skipped for a second. She's so gorgeous, and somehow I could see her mom immediately in her. Those same eyes, that same softness. I don't even know how to describe it, but I felt something so pure. I think I fell in love with that little soul immediately. I'm really glad for her, and I mean it. God bless that little baby girl with all the goodness in the world. She and her mama deserve it. I think this is so sweet,
And
so nice,
wholesome.
very wholesome, very unexpected.
Yeah.
And so whoever this person is, I do relate to you so much because I've
तू
been
किसके बेबी को देख के उनसे प्यार में पड़ गई?
नहीं, मैं प्यार बोलने तो दे बहन, बात तो
अच्छा,
कंप्लीट
हाँ.
करने दे. मैं प्यार में नहीं पड़ी, बट वन ऑफ द पीपल दैट आई वाज क्लोज टू इन my past years, they married and they eventually had a child. I haven't seen the kid. I'm very happy for him, his little family, for his child. God bless them. And there's not even that 1 ounce of.
Yeah.
I'm anyway somebody who really believes in zero competition. Like, you know, everybody's in their own lane, everybody's in their own timeline, and it's just so nice to be happy for other people, because I do feel, and this is something that I recently, you know, had a chat about, that maximum of our misery comes from comparison, you know, and
Yeah.
especially जो लोग आपके साथ थे एक point पे, जब वो आगे life में, और they seem to be ahead of you, because
Yeah.
nobody really truly in entirety is ahead of you.
Yeah.
कुछ चीज़ों में आप आगे होते हैं, कुछ चीज़ों में लोग आगे होते हैं. So उस केस में when you see people ahead of you in some aspects and you feel a little behind, that is the root cause of most of your misery. So, you know, if you can just separate the two and be really happy for them, there's nothing like it. So, you know, it's very sweet. This is exactly the way you should react. You're a well-raised guy and I root for you, and may you have the sweetest baby girl yourself.
Oh, that's very sweet. In fact, मेरे को लगता है कि a lot of times जब relationship में breakup होता है, कुछ भी होता है ना, it is very natural for the pettiness to come in between. कभी-कभी pettiness चाहिए होती है because you needed to move on. You have to hold a grudge not because you want to, but because you need to be able to get over the person. But I feel like moments like these humanize our emotions at such a level कि हमें realize होता है कि चल ठीक है ना यार, मतलब you know, this is life, and if she's happy and she has a little girl who looks like her and they're happy, then I am also happy. And that, you know, वो वाली चीज़ आ जाती है कि फ्रीड्रिश नीत्शे ने ये वाली चीज़ बोली थी, और मेरे को उनकी प्रोनाउंसिएशन ठीक से नहीं आती है. उन्होंने बोला था, what is done out of love is always beyond good and evil, right? And in moments में मेरे को ये वाली चीज़ लगती है कि जब ओरिजिन इतना प्योर होता है सेंटिमेंट का, तो फिर it just makes you feel very warm and fuzzy in the heart. And you know what this reminds me of? Twilight. जब Jacob fell in love with Renesmee, and you know, of course he could see glimpses of Bella. Of course he could see glimpses of Bella in Rene, and वो फटाफट जो उसका imprint हो गया था उसकी बेटी को देख के, I think that.
Although वो तो बहुत ही
हाँ वो
incest
बहुत
वाले,
हाँ
माँ नहीं तो बेटी से ही वाले
हाँ incest
में
भी
चले
नहीं, हाँ अलग उसमें हो गया था, हाँ
But I get the motion.
हाँ वैसे वाला था.
But that was wild. I couldn't get the mother, I'll get the daughter. That's wild. Beyond me.
Never give up.
खानदान में कोई तो मिले. बट नहीं, दिस इज वेरी स्वीट, वेरी वेरी स्वीट. मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा ये पढ़ के.
हमारे एक्सेस खुश होंगे कभी अगर हमारी ऐसे बेबी गर्ल होगी? डू यू थिंक आवर एक्सेस विल लुक एट आवर डॉटर्स एंड बी हैप्पी और स्माइल अबाउट इट?
Honestly, that's a thought that doesn't even occur to me. Because when I'll have a daughter, I'll be in my own world and they'll be in their own world. And I don't know, maybe they'll be happy, maybe they won't. It doesn't matter.
Of course, but it just made me think.
या मुझे लगता है कि जैसे तूने अभी ग्रज वाली बात बोली ना, शुरू के कुछ टाइम में नॉट ओनली इज इट सॉर्ट ऑफ इम्पॉर्टेंट to have a grudge, it is also very natural to have a grudge no matter the intensity or the duration of the relationship, because वो शुरू के टाइम पे ना थोड़ी सी खटास आती ही है कुछ भी अगर टूटे तो, राइट. बट इवेंचुअली वो एक सेंस ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिविटी और एक वो सेंस ऑफ कंपैशन आ ही जाता है, प्रोवाइडेड यू रियली लेट थिंग्स गो. सो इवेंट अगर कोई इस पॉइंट पे पहुंच चुका है जहाँ पे उसको ऑब्जेक्टिविटी आ चुकी है, कंपैशन आ चुका है, देव यू नो लेट थिंग्स गो, देव गिवन फॉरगिवनेस एंड देव फॉरगॉटन एवरीथिंग, तो आई थिंक इट्स वेरी नेचुरल टू फील हैप्पी.
Yeah, from khatas to mithas.
Yeah. You'd be happy to see one of your exes.
Yeah,
kids, है ना?
all of my exes. Please marry nice women. Please have nice baby girls or baby boys.
Yes.
And be happy in your life.
Yes. This is not a Valentine's Day episode, but we do wish all of the guys that we've known happy married lives. You know, marry good girls, bear kids, be happy. We're rooting for you.
And don't bump into us.
Yes, that's it. I am okay for people to progress in life and do whatever as long as they are not in my life. Like, we shouldn't cross paths. आप अपनी life में खुश रहो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, मैं अपनी life में खुश हूँ, that's it.
Agreed.
Let's just not meet.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to the next. Woohoo. Is this an inappropriate gift for a friend's wife? Hear me. My 35F husband's friend gave me a late gift for the holidays earlier this week, and when I opened it, I found he bought me an evening dress. I don't know if I'm thinking too much into it, but I don't think it's a normal gift that you give another person's wife. It's a pretty tight dress that is kind of form-fitting, the kind of dress where you can't wear a bra. For context, me and this friend also are friendly ourselves. He will chat sometimes and he texts me sometimes to invite me for some events. He's also married and I'm friends with his wife as well. I showed my husband the dress and he didn't have a bad reaction or anything, but I don't know if maybe I'm just overthinking. So Radhika, if your very good friend's husband, let's assume if, नहीं मेरा नहीं, I don't want to imagine that.
देख क्योंकि so for war of ease, ठीक है, let's hypothetically imagine that you and I are not sisters, we are friends, regular
अगर मेरा
female
husband
friends.
तेरे को एक फॉर्म फिटिंग ड्रेस देगा,
नहीं,
bodycon dress.
मैं opposite situation वाली करना चाहती हूँ. अगर मेरा husband तुझे एक बहुत ही ज्यादा बॉडीकॉन ड्रेस देगा, तो सबसे पहले तो वो क्यों देगा, वो और मैं मिलके देंगे ना, वो अलग से क्यों दे रहा है तुझे? मुझे ये जानना है, बिकॉज दोस्त मेरी है ना, दोस्त मेरी है.
गिफ्ट अलग अलग क्यों?
गिफ्ट अलग अलग क्यों? ज्यादा हम मिल बांट के देंगे, ठीक है, अदरवाइज विल गो टुगेदर, विल पिक समथिंग आउट फॉर यू. Why is he separately giving you a gift?
Yeah.
Because you know he is your friend through me. He's
Yeah.
not a standalone friend.
Yeah.
So that is one question that I have. The other is, what if it's a pass on? क्या पता
ये
पड़ी
तो
हुई थी,
सोचा ही नहीं
हाँ,
मैंने।
क्या पता अपनी बीवी की ड्रेस पड़ी उसको पसंद ना हो, दे दियो.
या फिर कुछ ज्यादा ही पसंद हो और इसीलिए दे दियो,
Because मुझे ऐसा लगता
ज्यादा
है,
बेटर फिट आएगी.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि लड़के इतना नहीं सोचते.
यार इन्हीं चीजों के बारे में तो लड़के ज्यादा सोचते हैं.
मुझे तो लगता है लड़के किसी भी
Figure,
चीज के बारे में,
कपड़े।
लड़के सिर्फ पैसे के बारे में सोचते हैं, स्टॉक मार्केट के बारे में सोचते
ओह,
हैं,
अच्छा।
पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में सोचते हैं, और लड़की कैसे पटानी है जब तक वो नहीं पटती तब तक सोचते हैं. उसके आगे मेरे को लगता है कोई भी लड़का पांचवी चीज नहीं सोच रहा है. और गिफ्टिंग के बारे में तो लड़के बिल्कुल नहीं सोचते.
हाँ, गिफ्टिंग के बारे में लड़के शायद कम सोचते होंगे कंपैरिजन में, बट मेरे को तब भी लगता है कि कोई इतना भी टोन डेफ या टेंस नहीं हो सकता कि वो जब गिफ्ट कर रहा है कुछ तो उसको ये फील नहीं हो रहा है कि इनअप्रोप्रिएट. अच्छा, अगर क्वेश्चन ये है कि इज दिस एन इनअप्रोप्रिएट गिफ्ट फॉर अ फ्रेंड्स वाइफ, आई वुड से यस.
Yes, I agree, yes.
हाँ.
Yes, but I'm just saying that let's not read too much into it, because I do feel that men are very capable of being this dense.
Agreed. This dense also, this
In fact, you know, I know this person
वो also.
जिसको गिफ्ट्स तो देने होते थे because he wanted to be a really good boyfriend to his girlfriends and all, but he was very bad with deciding what to gift. सो व्हाट ही वुड डू इज वो अपने बेस्ट फ्रेंड को बोलता था कि सुन भाई मेरे से पैसे ले ले, अपने लिए भी बीच में कुछ ले लियो और इसको जो भी कुछ भिजवा दे, just take money, pick the gifts for her, and as a commission buy something for yourself also. So apparently
business model है.
हाँ मेरे को दे दो, मैं I will buy anybody.
curator.
हाँ I can be a damn good gift curator. So if anybody is confused about what to give to their girlfriends, please sign me up.
Or their girlfriends, better half.
हाँ जो भी तो
Nice.
But I think let's not read too much into it. इतना ही हो सकता है, लड़के नहीं सोचते यार इतना ज़्यादा. But yes,
किसी ने
inappropriate
लिखा
for
है
sure.
yes he wants to fuck. The most normal thing you can do is either return it yourself and cut the contact or ask your husband to return it. Doesn't matter if it's a 100-year-old friendship. When it seems like something's off, it actually is. ये एक इंसान का POV था. दूसरे इंसान का POV है जिसमें मैं बात करना चाहूंगी. I'm surprised your husband didn't have a problem. Me would have said things straight even before thinking about what my wife thinks. ये चीज है कि यार वो दोस्त तो डेंस है ही है, तुम्हारा हस्बैंड भी डेंस है, उसको भी समझ नहीं आ रहा कि ये कुछ ज्यादा ही.
क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है कि
वैसा
लड़कों
gift
को
है.
लड़कों की साइकी बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आती है, क्योंकि लड़के होते ही गिफ्टिंग के बारे में इतने डेंस है, तो क्या पता उसने उसको लेवरेज दे दियो कि मैं भी ना सोचता था, ये भी
बट
नहीं
ये तो
सोच रहा.
डबल एज स्वॉर्ड है ना. इसका दूसरा पहलू भी, अगर लड़कों को लड़कों की साइकी बहुत अच्छे से समझ आती है तो उसको समझ आना चाहिए कि इवनिंग ड्रेस मेरी वाइफ को क्यों गिफ्ट कर रहा है.
बट मैं तो ये वाली साइकी से स्टिक कर रही हूँ ना.
ठीक है, सो यू आर बीइंग द एंजल एंड आई एम बीइंग द डेविल.
नो एंजल डेविल यार, इट्स जस्ट.
किसी ने लिखा है एज अ मैन टू पॉसिबल सिनेरियोज अपार्ट फ्रॉम व्हाट यू थॉट. फर्स्ट, द गाइज वाइफ बॉट इट, जो तूने बोला. सेकंड, इट वाज रीगिफ्टेड. ठीक है. और थर्ड में, अच्छा ये तो तेरा ही अकाउंट है रेडिट पे.
आई एम नॉट ऑन रेडिट. सादिका शट अप.
या
अरे आई एम रियली नॉट.
ठीक है.
I look. Okay. So the next Reddit thread is, I blew up a guy's engagement a couple years ago because he was hitting on me. Zero regrets. Context. Been You really don't hold back, do you? Unhinged कौन है अब? तू. Been seeing so many posts about catching cheaters lately, and it honestly just unlocked a memory from like 2 years ago. I kind of want to just get it out here. So this guy I knew from college started messaging me, just catching up at first, but then it got weirdly flirty. I didn't think much of it until I realized he was literally engaged. I think I saw it on a mutual friend's story, and I just felt sick. I just messaged the poor girl and dumped all the screenshots on her because honestly, I'd want to know. Well, she broke it off and he lost his absolute mind at me. The most annoying part was his excuse. He tried to claim it was just mild banter and how he talks to his friends. Like, yeah, okay, buddy, sure, you send flirty texts to all your bros. His friends actually spammed my DMs for a few weeks, acting like I ruined his life, which is rich considering he was the one cheating. Anyway, it was a messy month, but I don't regret a thing.
Screenshots हैं इसमें? Because I would really like to know कि what is being considered as banter here and what is being considered as cheating here. And I do think कि वो लड़का और उसके दोस्त क्यों ही उस लड़की को spam कर रहे हैं, because if she sent actual screenshots to the girl, then the girl can decide ना
Exactly.
whether this qualifies
Yeah.
as cheating or not.
Yes.
And if it does, and if she's dumped your ass, then bro, I mean, come on.
Because then that was a deal breaker for her. So
Yeah.
a deal breaker for her is a deal breaker for her.
God bless people like these who let other people know that, listen, your boy is f***ing up, so choose better for yourself. They are angels sent from heaven.
So I have a story to tell. This friend of mine, she recently shared some screenshots with me. उसका एक स्कूल का दोस्त था जो उसको बहुत ज़्यादा मैसेजेस भेजता था. उसकी हर फोटो पे फायर, लव स्ट्रक, ओ सो हॉट एंड just story replies only, and hi, how have you been and all of that, and just mindless stupid texting. And then she realized that this guy is married and he still texts her. तो उसने उसको पूछ लिया कि bro, are you not married? Why are you sending me this stuff? And the next thing, she gets blocked. The guy blocked her. तो because he felt called out or whatever, he probably felt scared कि इसने मेरी बीवी को ये सब भेज दिया तो क्या होगा. तो point is कि देख करते तो हैं लोग, despite being in relationships, because it's just sad that a lot of people don't even consider this as cheating.
Yeah.
For them it is very normal कि ठीक है I am with somebody, but अगर मैं Instagram पे हूँ और कोई लड़की है वो इतनी hot photos डाल रही है, so you know to send love struck emojis or fire emojis or calling them hot does not count as anything that's inappropriate, but
According to me, yes, according
but
to me also it is.
It is micro cheating. Actually, I don't understand what is micro and macro in cheating. Cheating is cheating, so it's not okay for you to be doing this.
Yeah. I also agree. In fact, when I was younger, I had this friend. I was very good friends with him, and he had introduced me to his girlfriend also here and there. Later on, I found out that my friend was sort of around with other people, like he was cheating on his girlfriend with someone. For a long time I did not say anything because I was still trying to understand कि क्या हो रहा है, कि मैं गलत तो नहीं हूँ, कि am I jumping the gun on this, but I just couldn't sit with that information. मतलब just that fact कि मुझे पता है कि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है और उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड उसको इतना ज़्यादा प्यार करती थी, you know, she was very sweet and caring. मेरे को बहुत अजीब लगता था. मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा courage gather करके ये decide किया कि भाई ठीक है, just like this woman, I would want to know. So मैंने जाके उस लड़की को बता दिया. Next thing I know, जिस लड़की को बताया, शी ब्लॉक्ड मी. ठीक है, उसने अपने बॉयफ्रेंड को तो जो चीज़ बतानी थी बताई, मेरी तो दोस्ती भी टूट गई. और द गर्ल ऑल्सो चोज टू स्टे इन दैट रिलेशनशिप विद दैट गाय, विच इज़ वॉट हैपन्स टू मोस्ट मैन out there. Most men kya, which is what happens to most people out there. कि whenever you try to tell the person that listen, you are being cheated on, the person who's telling it, उससे ties cut कर देते हैं, and the cheater wins. So I think at the cost of sacrificing my friendship, I did do that. But I'm glad.
I do feel you did the right thing, but प्रॉब्लम यही होती है कि at what cost. I do agree कि अपनी तरफ से वही वाली चीज़ के कर्म करो, फल की इच्छा मत करो, तो उस केस में बता देना चाहिए because you'd want to know, so you told the other person also. However, I have the same POV because I haven't been in such a situation. I do agree that I was in plenty situations where I could have shared screenshots and shared information which would have potentially ruined a relationship, but I did not. Why? Because I also know of a story where this guy, वो अपने रिलेटिव में ही, फैमिली में ही, इट वाज लाइक कि चाची की बुआ की बेटी के साथ उसका रिश्ता तय हो गया, राइट? सो इट्स नॉट इंसेस्ट, डिफरेंट ब्लड लाइन्स, बट रिश्तेदारी में रिश्ता सेट हो गया, ठीक है, यू नो द गाय. सो उसका रिश्ता सेट हो गया, कोर्टशिप चल रही है, रोका वगैरह हो चुका है. एंड उस फेज में उस लड़के ने अपनी एक्स को एक दिन कॉल किया, उसको आई मिस यू बोला, उसको आई लव यू बोला, उसको मिलने बुलाया, एंड दीज गाइज मेड आउट. And he promised him everything that, you know, I'm still there for you and I still care for you and, you know, I still want to be with you and all of those things. And in the moment, these guys did whatever. And then she went back home and he went back to the fiance. And this woman, she shared screenshots and everything to this girl and she told everything कि ये तो मेरे साथ ये सब कर रहा था, and there were legit proofs. It was not just he said, she said. एंड कुछ नहीं हुआ, 2 दिन बवाल हुआ. इवेंचुअली द फैमिलीज केम इन एंड द फैमिलीज आर ऑलवेज लाइक कि ठीक है, लड़के तो ये सब करते ही हैं, ये सब तो हो ही जाता है, these hiccups happen, but this is for life and you work on this. And eventually he did get married to his fiance only, and that girl ended up looking like a complete fool. So what I feel is that these things do happen, and somehow I've realized, I don't know if women also do it, if you guys do it, if there are men who have such examples, please tell us in the comments. But ये चीज़ मैंने at least लड़कों के cases में काफ़ी देखी है कि right before they get into a lifetime commitment, they have those jitters and they like to do something about it. So, you know, in their last stretch, they kind of want to have fun. They reach out to their exes a lot.
Either them or go to Thailand.
Yeah, वो तो होता ही है, वो तो that is just, you know, getting some sex before. But at the same time, I do feel, and I have too many instances to prove this, that men tend to reach out to their exes or
Right
women
before
that
committing.
right before going down for life. And I have too many instances. So if women also do that, please let us know. I'd be interested to know. But men do.
Pretty scary territory, yaar. You can just never know. You can just hope for the best.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
Isn't that life?
That is true. That is life. तभी तो मैं कहती हूँ ignorance is bliss. You know, anything that is not supposed to serve me, it's better कि वो मेरे को या तो पता ही ना लगे. एक या तो होना, वो नहीं है तो मेरे को पता ना लगे.
Ideal cases होना.
हाँ, होना.
But अगर हो तो पता ही ना चले.
True. Okay, next Reddit thread. Boyfriend broke up with me because I would not sleep with him before marriage.
For the first time, I don't have a definite opinion on something.
Okay.
Because I feel it's right and wrong both. I understand that it is very natural for a man to want to know what his sex life would look like after marriage, because it is a very important part of marriage. And at the same time, too many things can happen. So I have an interesting story for this also. There's this girl I know. She got married to her boyfriend of long time, but these guys never, they didn't sleep together.
Okay.
And after marriage, she realized that the guy has erectile dysfunction.
Ooh.
And they still don't have kids, and they've been married for, I think, good 4-5 years now.
And she's adjusted to the fact
Yeah.
happily.
No.
Compromise.
या वही चीज़ होती है ना कि हमारी सोसाइटी ऐसी है कि एक बार हो गया who has the guts and the bandwidth to go through a divorce, find somebody else, and then you realize that ठीक है, this is not the most important part of life and all of that. तो लड़कियां तो समझौता कर ही लेती हैं, but then you sign up for some surprises or even shocks if you go into that territory unexplored. But at the same time, whatever happened to old traditional charm, yaar, शादी के बाद सुहागरात पे first time. I think I'm all for it. In fact, that has been my biggest fantasy. You know it, right?
To marry a guy with erectile dysfunction.
To sleep with a guy for the first time on my wedding night.
But this is the worst kind of catfish.
यार सादिका,
Don't you think?
तू चार्म और रोमांस की ना बहुत ज़्यादा माँ बहन कर रही है.
यार मेरा रोमांस है, मेरी लाइफ में रोमांस भी है, चार्म भी है, बट मेरे को इन दोनों का कनेक्शन नहीं समझ आ रहा.
तभी मैं बोल रही हूँ कि आई हैव अ पीओवी फ्रॉम बोथ एंगल्स, कि गलत भी है कि भाई यू शुड लुक एट द गुड साइड. देयर इज अ गर्ल हु वांट्स टू वेट एंड हु वांट्स टू डू इट लेटर, एंड देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग विद इट. इफ यू ट्रूली हैव समथिंग स्पेशल विद अ वुमन, this thing shouldn't be the sole reason you break it off. There should be a more legitimate reason. I don't feel that this is a good reason, enough to leave a girl that you really, really care about. But at the same time, I do feel that yes, it's good to take a test drive.
Fair enough.
Before buying the car.
हाँ. And I think वो वाली चीज़ है. It's very subjective. I think morality does not have to come here. I think it is very कि you have your own POV about it. You have your own way of working around it. As long as communication is clear about this matter, then it's fine, right? Some people want to, some people don't want to. It doesn't matter.
हाँ, इसमें morality वाला कुछ है ही नहीं. It's a personal choice of sorts.
So I think.
In fact, I recently saw this reel जिसमें एक लड़की ने एक reel बनाई हुई थी. उसमें ये था कि she and her husband had their first kiss after marriage.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god, is this stuff still happening? Because, when I see this stuff, it really makes me believe in that old school romance, which we feel is so missing, dead, extinct by now. But apparently, there are people who are waiting to kiss till marriage. I mean, imagine falling in love with somebody first, deciding on them, and then walking the aisle and kissing them for the first time after taking your holy vows. I mean, how romantic is that?
Nice,
but then what if he turns out to be a bad kisser?
Exactly. What if he's a sloppy kisser and he kisses you like a golden retriever? That's just not.
I don't want to imagine these things, please.
I can't imagine this nor the photographs. First time aisle pe wo wali jo kiss karke wo aayega na. But the interesting part here is कि what hurts the most. So इसकी story में apparently these guys knew each other since KG. ठीक है? Both these people, the boyfriend and the girlfriend, knew each other since KG. What hurts is that he knew my stance from the beginning. I never hid it. He wanted something I was not ready to give and my friend was ready, so he switched. That is the context.
फिर तो outright गलत है.
फिर तो outright गलत है भाई. कि तुम्हें एक तो पहले से ही पता है कि उसका स्टांस क्या है, तुम तब भी रिलेशनशिप में हो, फिर तुम एंड मोमेंट पे आके अपना वो स्विच कर लेते हो और बोलते हो कि जस्ट बिकॉज यू डोंट वांट टू स्लीप विद मी आई एम गोना स्विच एंड आई एम गोना गो फॉर योर फ्रेंड. Bro,
people spend their entire lives trying for love. And if you've had something right from childhood, if you've had something so special, throwing it away just for the thrill of something you'll anyway get after marriage is so stupid.
Yeah, I agree. किसी ने लिखा है good riddance. दूसरे ने लिखा है never feel ashamed for protecting your values. The right person will align with them or walk away respectfully. They will not wait around to benefit from you and then jump ship. yes, I support you. और ये जिस इंसान ने लिखा है उसका यूजर नेम है डम एंड डिलूजनल.
ना आप डम हो ना आप
डिलूजनल
डिल्यूजनल
हो.
हो.
आप तो एकदम ही परफेक्ट हो भाई. Very nice. And on to our last Reddit thread, which I think Radhika should read out because it matches with her personality and vibe.
एक्सक्यूज मी, अगर ऐसा साधका बोल रही है तो 100% ये पेपर में ना मेरी पर्सनालिटी से मैच करता ना वाइब से. व्हाट इज द मोस्ट NSFW थिंग यू हैव सीन एट योर जॉब?
Can only expect these threads coming from you
क्यों?
because you're very dirty minded.
आई एम बीइंग gaslit right now. So Sadhika has this weird thing.
It's called out.
Shut up. साधिका हैज दिस थिंग जहाँ पे वो लोगों को कॉल आउट करती है, उन पे प्रोजेक्ट करती है वो सारी चीज़ों के बारे में जो एक्चुअली में उसकी डर्टी चीज़ें हैं. शी हैज़ बिन इन सिचुएशंस विद मी वेयर शी सेड समथिंग लाइक हमारा एक बेस्ट फ्रेंड है उसका सरनेम.
Radhika, don't. That is true. मैं कटवा दूंगी एडिट से. क्या है?
दिस इज अ वेरी गुड स्टोरी यार.
नहीं, this is not a good story. It's a very inappropriate story. Like that inappropriate dress that, you know, the friend's husband gave the girl.
तो साधिका ने एक बारी एक बहुत ही घटिया जोक क्रैक किया था हमारे दूसरे दोस्त पे और मैं हंस रही थी और जैसे ही वो आया साधिका ने बोला कि पता है राधिका ने अभी क्या जोक क्रैक किया है ये. सो साधिका स्टॉप डूइंग दिस, यू नो इट्स डर्टी फॉर यू टू डू दीज थिंग्स. तो मेरा डर्टी माइंड वैसे तो नहीं है बट अगर होगा भी तो मैंने तो अपनी जॉब में ऐसा कुछ देखा नहीं है. मेरे को याद करना पड़ेगा. तू बता तूने क्या देखा है?
अपने कॉर्पोरेट करियर में कुछ भी इनअप्रोप्रिएट होते हुए नहीं देखा.
Yes, you have seen too many corporate affairs, extramaritals. वो तो
बट तेरे लिए वो सेफर वर्क है. तेरे लिए वो NSFW नहीं है.
nobody hit on me. Nobody hit on me. I think. Let me remember.
Suddenly this is sad now.
Why? I like to think that you know मैं ऐसी वाइब दे रही थी कि किसी ने मेरे को रीच आउट नहीं किया बट सैड भी है. तो नहीं एक था. सो देयर वाज दिस वन गाय हु वाज एन HOD एंड आई हैड अ बिकॉज आई वुड टेक अ लॉट ऑफ ऑफिस ट्रिप्स सो देयर वुड बी वहाँ पर मैं अकेली लड़की होती थी एंड वीड हैव दीज HODs एंड ऑल वेरी सीनियर पीपल एंड बिकॉज आई हैड दैट फ्रेंडली वाइब सो आई वाज इन टच एंड टॉकिंग टर्म्स विद ऑल ऑफ दीज पीपल. सो यू नो इट वाज quite a mismatch in the hierarchy, but we would all sit together after the conference. We were going out to the beach, getting drinks and all. So this was very common. So we had each other's WhatsApp number and all also. So this one time, this HOD reached out to me. He asked like, "Where's the party?" So I said, "जब भी जैसे आप बोलते हो एक customary reply कि हाँ जब बोलोगे तब मिल जाएगी." I thought he'll understand and. But then there was a follow-up message. Okay, so where is the party? I am in office till so and so. Do you want to go out? तो I said कि नहीं आप जो भी बोलोगे आपको मैं ऑफिस में मंगवा देती हूँ all of that. Whatever you want to say, I'll order. But then he said, no, we'll go out together, no? And then, because he asked me 3 times and I had no option but to lay it out crystal clear that this is not happening, I texted him that, sir, given the hierarchy and
Your horniness.
and the other factors, I think it will be inappropriate for the two of us to go out of office. However, please let me know whatever it is that you'd like to have and I'll be very happy to order it for you and that would be my birthday treat. So I did handle it gracefully, but then he obviously understood and he never spoke with me again. So this is the max I've seen. Otherwise, extramarital and all, I'm not saying that they're not inappropriate. Of course they are. But corporates में they are so common ना that एक point के बाद जब आप कोई चीज़ इतनी देख लेते हो
तो normalize हो जाती
वो normalize हो जाती है.
Agreed.
मैं नहीं करती and I really hope कि ना मैं कभी करूँ ना मेरा कोई husband आगे कभी करे ये सब. But at the same time
मेरा कोई husband.
मतलब जो एक मेरा एक husband ऐसा करे but I बहुत normal है.
तो मेरे को अपने मतलब मेरे वर्क प्लेसेस पे भी जितनी सारी सिचुएशंस थी वो यही थी दैट यू नो मैरिड मेन हिटिंग ऑन अदर सिंगल इंटर्न्स और गर्ल्स गिविंग देम प्रमोशन पे प्रमोशन की. ठीक है, तो वो तो जो ट्रोप होता ही है. इनफैक्ट मैरिड विमेन का भी देखा है मैंने. ठीक है, मैरिड विमेन इन पावर आर ऑल्सो बीस्ट के. ठीक है, हाँ सो दे ऑल्सो हायर और पिक पीपल एंड एवरीथिंग. वो सब तो मैंने देखा है. बट लाइक यू सेड बिकॉज वीव बिन वर्किंग फॉर अ कपल ऑफ ईयर्स, मोर देन अ कपल ऑफ ईयर्स, 8 years. सो वो तो काफ़ी देख लिया, काफ़ी नॉर्मलाइज हो गया. बट मैं देखो एक स्टोरी बताती हूँ. ठीक है, सो ये किसी और की स्टोरी है. वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स वंस वेंट टू बाली फॉर अ वर्क ट्रिप. ठीक है, इट वॉज अ वेरी
बाली वर्क ट्रिप. वाओ,
इट वॉज अ वेरी सीनियर मैनेजमेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ अ रिट्रीट. ठीक है, जहाँ पे कुछ मीटिंग्स भी अलाइन थी उनके उस साइड के क्लाइंट के साथ एंड ट्रिप भी हो गई, रिट्रीट भी हो गया, ऑल इन वन ऐसा कुछ. ठीक है. So this friend was sharing a room with somebody who would sit out of a different office. So basically ये मान ले कि the company had branches in different cities. ठीक है. So the guy he was sharing a room with was not from his city. ठीक है. वो दूसरी city का एक बंदा था. Married है, उसके बच्चे हैं. ठीक है. मेरा friend single. ये दोनों रूम शेयर कर रहे हैं. रात को कॉन्फ्रेंस वगैरह खत्म हुई. They came back to their room. And the married guy was talking on video call to the wife, saying good night and hello and hi and whatever. I miss you to the kids and the wife. ठीक है. My friend is sitting on the side वाला bed and just listening and scrolling or whatever. And then my friend was like कि जब उसने कॉल वॉल खत्म कर दी कि चलो ठीक है यार, do you want to go somewhere out to eat or drink or chill or sightsee because we were in Bali for sake. तो उसका वो कहता कि यार ईट एंड ड्रिंक का क्या. तो हम उसने फ़ोन मतलब वीडियो कॉल वगैरह सब करके रख दी, सुला दिया अपनी फैमिली को. कहता कि ईट और ड्रिंक क्या होता है, तू चल मैं तेरे को एक जगह लेके चलता हूँ. ठीक है. वो लोग गए किसी तो क्लब वगैरह में गए. वहाँ पे मैरिड लड़के ने मस्त 2 लड़कियाँ पकड़ ली. ठीक है. एंड बाय 2 गर्ल्स आई मीन 2 हुकर्स. वो लोग वहाँ पे पार्टी वार्टी करने गए. वहाँ पे उसने 2 विलिंग लड़कियाँ पकड़ ली. ठीक है. नाउ हिज इंटेंशंस वर वेरी क्लियर. नाउ द गर्ल्स वर आल्सो कोटिंग गाइज वहाँ पे बिकॉज दे हैड टू डू देयर बिजनेस. सो my friend तो said that bro listen you have picked 2 women but I am not interested. I came out just for the vibe or just to drink or eat or something but I am not taking anybody home because the girls after a point started saying के okay take us home and everything. So the guy was like कि कोई बात नहीं भाई तेरे को नहीं चाहिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. I will come and save you. He took both the women. He took both the women back to the hotel room. My friend obviously decided to take a walk because what would he do there, right? And the guy ended up entertaining both the women. Later, when they left, my friend, entered back because he was like slumming in somebody else's room until then. And he was like, hey, bro, what the f***? And you were just talking to your wife and all. कहता हाँ तो उनको तो सुला दिया ना. तो उनका तो वो जल्दी सो जाते हैं, बच्चों को स्कूल वूल है और उससे तो बात हो गई थी. And he was so nonchalant and casual about it. So the most NSFW story that I've heard of, not witnessed myself, has been that. No wonder, वो एक पूरा का पूरा ट्रोप चलता है कि जब भी वर्क ट्रिप्स पे जाते हैं लोग तो फिर क्या क्या होता है.
I have no comments. I don't even know what to say to this. Will you allow your
husband to have threesome in Bali? No.
साधका बता के जाएगा तेरे को थ्रीसम करने जा रहा हूँ बाली बेबी.
वो रेडिट वाले लड़के जैसे हुआ फर्स्ट थ्रेड वाले से तो क्या पता बताए ना बट रेडिट पे एक थ्रेड लिख दे.
अगर तेरा हस्बैंड बोले कि वो वर्क ट्रिप पे जा रहा है थाईलैंड या बाली या LA या मायामी तो तू जाने देगी?
यार ये तो बहुत ही कंट्रोवर्शियल क्वेश्चन है. मैं बैचलर्स पे नहीं जाने दूंगी उसको. ठीक
तो
है.
बैचलर्स पे नहीं जाने देगी?
यार मुझे पता है कि वो अगर थाईलैंड जा रहा है बैचलर्स पे तो वो क्या करके आ रहा है.
सी बैचलर्स कहीं पर भी हो, चाहे वो राजस्थान में हो चाहे वो छतरपुर के फार्म पे हो, बैचलर्स में तो बैचलर्स वाले काम होते हैं. ठीक है. डांसर्स तो वहाँ आती है.
वो वाले काम करूँ ना जो वैसे होते हैं कि ऐसे डर्टी केक आ गया,
लैप डांसिंग,
नहीं डर्टी केक आ गया, आपस में तुम प्रॉप्स के साथ खेल रहे हो.
देखो लगता है तुझे लगता है 15 लड़के छतरपुर का फार्म हाउस बुक करते हैं आपस में केक काटने के लिए.
आजकल कुछ भी हो रहा है दिल्ली में.
This is the delusion साधका is operating at guys and लोग मुझे डिलूलू बोलते हैं.
बट नहीं मुझे प्रॉब्लम होगी बैचलर से. the idea of certain guys going with the trope around that they have some sort of sexual frustration or a last hurrah that they need to attain before marriage, it will make me uncomfortable. I wouldn't want that. Go on a very wholesome trip with your friends.
That's actually news to me,
Yeah.
I never thought you'd not be okay with that.
Yeah, and a lot of people might call it close-minded, but it's not close-minded. It's just knowing that this will be my final real, true, only relationship that I want to nurture for the rest of my life in a romantic sort of a way. I want to start it on a very nice, healthy, positive note. I don't want
love
to
the
start
seriousness
it.
and passion coming out of you right now. You're talking with such वैसे वाला eyes. So,
Thank you so much.
what if he doesn't allow you to take a bachelorette trip with me then?
Who is he to allow me anyway? Allow?
Hello?
वो शब्द उसकी
Hypocrisy.
डिक्शनरी में नहीं होना चाहिए अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए. जब मैं उसे बोलूं कि भाई मैं तेरे को इस चीज के लिए अलाउ नहीं करती जैसे सिंपल.
But at the same time, he has nothing to worry about also if we go for a bachelorette because we take very non-dirty trips anyway.
मतलब by all
Very
means
PG-13.
take a trip with your friends before getting married. It is the time, have fun, but when it is laced under the कॉन्टेक्स्ट एंड प्रीटेक्स्ट ऑफ बैचलर्स एंड मस्ती एंड ओ माय गॉड, वो वाली मीम याद आ जाती है कि ओहो फ्राइडे वो वाला फील वो नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. मतलब इतना वो ठरक आती है उस चीज़ से, वो नहीं पसंद है मेरे को, तो मैं वो सपोर्ट नहीं करती हूँ. बाकी हाँ, तो बैचलर्स के लिए अलाउ नहीं करूँगी, वर्क ट्रिप के लिए अलाउ करूँगी कंसिडरिंग कि मुझे पता होगा कि उसका काम कैसा है, उसका नेचर कैसा है. और अगर इतना ही मेरे को शक होगा तो पॉइंट ही नहीं है रिलेशनशिप का, तो फिर आज या कल वो तो टूट ही जाएगा. सो आई थिंक आई विल बी ओके विद हिम गोइंग फॉर अ वर्क ट्रिप. आई पुट माई फेथ इन हिम until unless he
And
destroys it.
just, I will not give any answer to this because just thinking of it is giving me anxiety. So I will cross that bridge when I get there. Right now, I don't want to think about
Hypothetically ही हम वो हो जाते हैं.
bachelors, bachelorette, work trips. Sorry, तब देखेंगे.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So this brings us to the end of our episode. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these threads, but we would also like to know some of your opinions on the things and issues that we discussed. Do you agree with us? Do you have your own opinions, or do you agree with the people writing this thread? We would love to know. Let us know in the comment section.
Until next time, bye-bye. See you. Bye.